Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kerry, Wendy, Jane, Diane, and Sue, and Jill. Good morning. Miss Lil. I thought we might start in a reclined position this morning, so lying down, and you don't need anything in particular for your practice this morning. Good morning, Anne. So just feel free to lie down, and if you like, cover yourselves with a blanket. It's a little bit cool this morning. Might like to keep your socks on. And yes, you don't need anything in particular for your practice. So just coming into a comfortable position. Of course, if you want to stay seated, that's fine. And we're going to start this morning just by exhaling through pursed lips. Good morning, Alison. So just starting off lying down this morning, and just a few breaths where you breathe in through the nose and then exhale through pursed lips. So just a way to slow down the exhalation, lengthen the outward breath. Just letting everything slow down. And just taking these first few moments to notice what you have brought with you to the mat this morning without judgment. Just noticing, observing as you breathe in through the nose and then exhale through pursed lips. And then just leave this practice. Just allow the breath now to flow in and out through both nostrils without any control. Allow the breath to find its own natural rhythm. Just watching your breath now, developing a more intimate relationship with your breath. Then I invite you to take your awareness down to the sole of the right foot and visualize a little sun resting there. And then as you breathe in, you're going to imagine that that little golden ball of light and energy and warmth flows in through the right foot, all the way up the right side of the body to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, that little golden sun flows down the left side of the body and out through the left foot. So drawing that little beautiful, bright, shining ball of light in through the right foot. Let it travel all the way up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, it flows down the left side and out through the left foot. Just do this a few more times. And then after your next exhalation, release the practice for a moment. And then we're going to reverse direction. So visualizing that little sun at the sole of the left foot. And as you breathe in, that little ball of light and warmth flows in the left foot, flows up the left side of the body to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, it flows down the right side of the body and out through the right foot. So drawing that little ball of warmth and light, radiance in through the left foot, take it up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, it flows down the right side of the body and out through the right foot. So just a few more breaths working with this visualization. And then we're going to take one more breath, so drawing that little sun in through the left foot, but this time take it up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, send it down through the front of the body to rest in your solar plexus. So releasing the practice, but visualizing that little sun now, filling the solar plexus. You might even like to rest the hands now over the belly, directing the breath into this part of you. So this little sun is a symbol for Agni, our digestive fire, yet it's not only connected, this fire, to our digestion, but also this internal flame, this internal fire is said to have huge transformative potential. The importance of this sacred fire is evident in the fact that it's mentioned in the very opening verse of the oldest of all the sacred texts, the Rig Veda. Leaving aside Om, the first word of the Rig Veda is Agni, Sanskrit for fire. Here it is used to symbolize the creative and regenerative power of the sun, a divine spark within each of us, which we can strengthen through our life and through our yoga practice. So just take your awareness back to this little sun glowing within your solar plexus and allow your breath to fuel this fire. So breathing down to this little ball of light and warmth and healing energy. And just notice if this light is very dim or very bright this morning, without judgment. If it is quite dim, you might like to ask yourself, is there a veil covering my light? Or what might be dimming or covering my light? And just notice what comes up for you without feeling as though you have to do anything about it right now. So the focus for our practice this morning is to stoke the fire in our bellies and generate heat to improve circulation, digestion, elimination, but also in an attempt to connect us with our power, our inner strength, and also strengthen our self-worth and our self-esteem. You might like to say to yourselves now a few times, I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. I'm going to come back to meet you on my mat now, and we're going to begin with the bandhas this morning, our internal energy locks, directing the prana, the life force, into the solar plexus to stoke Agni, that digestive fire. So if you've got any blankets over, you might need to remove those. So we're going to do a version of the bandhas this morning in a reclined position. This is sometimes called Tadaka Mudra. So we're going to step the feet up close to the feet. So feet are hip distance apart. Just check that your head, neck and spine are in a straight line. If you've had a big breakfast, it's best not to do these. Also any stomach ulcers, if you're in the first or second day of your period, would be best not to do these either. So you might even just do some gentle bridge or even just rock from side to side, a very gentle practice. Otherwise, we're going to interlace the fingers under the head, taking the elbows out wide. pressing the lower back down into the mat. So just exhale all breath to begin. And then breathing in. And as we breathe out, we're going to lift the head, blow the breath out through the mouth. Keep the elbows wide. And now we're applying our 3 energy locks. So Mula Bandha, our perineal lock. Uddiyana Bandha, our tummy lock. So we suck the tummy in up under the rib cage. So we've got a hollowing out effect in the abdomen. And the chin is to the chest, Jalandhara Bandha. So you're pressing the spine into the mat, holding without any breath in the body here. When you need to breathe, just gently lower the head and take a normal, natural breath or 2. Just let yourself rest. Check in with yourself. Make sure you feel okay. So the bandhas have a heating effect. They're quite stimulating. So you might find you'll start to warm up a bit with this practice this morning, hopefully. Good practice as the weather gets colder. So let's try another one. Deep breath in. Blow the breath out through the mouth and lift the head. So keep the elbows wide, squeezing the perineum, tummy draws down and in up under the ribcage, chin to chest, holding, no breath in the body. You need to breathe, lower the head and just let everything relax. All right, so if you feel okay, we'll do a 3rd one. Inhale. Blow the breath out through the mouth, lift the head. Keep the elbows wide. When you've had enough there, just release the head, relax the body, release the hands, place them over the belly, and let's just give ourselves a lovely little massage. So circling in a clockwise direction. All right, and then bring the knees into the chest. Give yourselves a hug. So in a moment, we're going to raise the legs to the sky, lift the arms up overhead, and we're going to incorporate a mantra this morning, a bija mantra, a seed mantra. So these are very powerful. And the mantra is Ram, which is used to stimulate and charge Manipura chakra, which is the energy center connected to the solar plexus, which we're working with this morning. So the first time we'll chant 1 Ram, the second time 2, and then the third time 3. So just exhale all breath to begin. And then breathing in. Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. And just rocking gently from side to side. Good. Come back to center. Just keep the right knee into the chest and stretch the left leg away. So interlacing the fingers around the right leg. Left foot is flexed. So this is Supta Pawanmuktasana. That's the Sanskrit name. The leg lock pose. And we're endeavoring to draw that right knee in towards the belly button. So in towards the center of the abdomen. unless there's any discomfort, in which case it can go out more towards the armpit. And we're holding this pose this morning. So the thigh, the right thigh, is massaging the right side of the abdomen, the ascending side of the colon. So just holding as you breathe, softening the skin of the face, relaxing the mouth. Good. And then on your next inhalation, raising that left leg up to the sky, and we'll just hold it there. So flexing the left foot. So continuing to hug that right knee in, left foot to the sky, and continuing to breathe. Good. And then we'll slowly lower that left leg down, release the right leg down as well, and take a resting breath. So let's swap sides now, drawing the left knee in, interlacing the fingers around the knee. So we're endeavoring to draw that knee in towards the belly button side of the abdomen, unless there's any discomfort, in which case it can be more out towards the armpit. Right foot is flexed, and we're holding here, trying to soften and relax. So now we're massaging the descending side of the colon. Good, and then we'll raise that right leg up. Again, we're flexing the foot, continuing to breathe, not too much tension in the shoulders, relaxing the jaws, the teeth, the tongue, the forehead is soft and smooth. And then we'll lower that right leg down and the left leg as well. And again, take a resting breath. All right, let's draw both knees in this time. And we're going to take both legs up. Again, we're flexing the feet are hip distance apart. So we're going to do a little bit of abdominal strengthening work, taking the arms up. So the palms are facing each other. If you have any neck issues, we just want to go a little bit more gently this morning. Just stay in this position and press the lower back down into the mat. If you want to take this a little bit further, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're lifting the head, the upper back, reaching your fingers towards your toes. As you inhale, you'll lower back down and exhale, lift up. So we'll try 3 more of these. So breathing in, you lower. Breathing out, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lowering down, bend your legs, cross them at the ankles, and let's make some little circles with our lower back. Good. And cross the legs the other way, circling in the opposite direction. Good. And then come back to center. Just uncross the legs and keeping the knees hip width apart. Just circle your ankles, hands on the knees. And reversing. Good. And then point and flex a few times. Good. And stretch the legs away. Coming back to our Bija mantra Ram. So again, we'll chant 1 Ram, then 2, then 3. Inhale, extending the arms up overhead, pointing the toes. Now we'll chant the arms down. Ram. Again, breathing in. Ram, Ram. And last one. Ram, Ram, Ram. Take a breath. And let's gently roll over to one side. We're going to come up to sit and work with wheeling the body. So if you need to sit on a bit of support, please feel to grab some. And you can either sit in a cross-legged position, or if it's better for you, in a diamond shape with the hands on your knees. And we'll go straight into it. So we're circling the upper body. If you'd like to, for a change this morning, you can rest one hand on the belly, the other hand on the lower back. So you can really feel the effects of this practice in this region. The eyes can be open or closed. There's a gentle smile on your lips. Good. And then if your legs are crossed, change the cross of the legs and circling in the opposite direction. Let's come back to center. Take a deep breath in, raise your arms out to shoulder height, and we're twisting to the left. So right hand to the outer edge of the knee, left fingers on the floor behind you, or you might wrap them around the back, reaching for your right thigh. Head moves last as we turn to look over that left shoulder. Breathe. To center. And twisting to the right. Back to center. Take a breath here. Side away. All right, we're going to now chant the Gayatri mantra, which is symbolic of the external sun, radiance of the sun as a symbol for our own internal sun, our own internal light. So I'm going to come up closer and just put the words up on the screen in case you're not familiar with them. We're going to chant 3 rounds. We finish with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, and then we'll work with a Surya Mudra, which is to strengthen the element of fire within us. So just grab a comfortable seat. You can join in or just listen if you prefer. I'll pop the words up. Okay. So let's exhale all breath. And then breathing in. Om Bhuvusvaya Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvusvaya Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvusvaya Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we're just going to sit for 2 or 3 minutes now and work with Surya Mudra, our sun mudra. So we're going to bend down the ring fingers and we cover the ring fingers with the thumbs. And then I'll move back again so you can see me. We're going to take the arms out to the side. So it's like we're creating a chalice. So out to the side, just a little bit higher perhaps than your head. So the palms are facing inward and you're pressing the ring fingers down with the thumbs. You might like to tilt the head a little bit up as though we are drawing in, welcoming in the right radiance, the brilliance, the light, the warmth of the sun. Beautiful autumn sky. I can see the sun shining outside right now. So just holding this. If the arms tire, of course, lower them down. So connecting the external sun with your own internal sun, your own internal light. Face relaxed, and out. So this mudra can help to not only strengthen the element of fire within us, but our vitality, increase our energy, strengthen our immune system. And it can be used if for a contracted emotional state. It can be used for depression, feeling a bit low in your spirits, a bit flat. Work with Surya Mudra. So just a few more breaths here. Gently release the hands down to the belly. Again, you might just give it a little bit of a massage in a clockwise direction. So I thought we might have a go this morning also with Bastrika Pranayam, which is another heating practice. This is where we're going, like we're stoking the fire. We're going to be pumping the belly in and out. Again, not good if you have high blood pressure or stomach ulcers, or if you've had a big breakfast. So in that case, you might like to just exhale through pursed lips. So do a more cooling, pacifying practice. Otherwise, we'll have a go at this. Two options with the hands. You might like to rest the hands on the belly to feel that pumping action. Or another quite nice way to work with this is to make fists. We just rest them on the shoulders. And as we inhale, we take the arms up, we spread the fingers, and then we're pumping the tummy as we exhale. So it's quite a fast inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And you can do it slow or speed it up if you're more experienced with this. So we'll do 3 rounds of between 10 to 20 breaths. If you're quite new to this, just do 10. If you get dizzy or lightheaded, that's an indication to stop. All right. So let's hands on the belly or on the shoulders with fists. Exhale all breath to begin. And then you can just count to yourself. So I'm just doing 10 for the first round. You just release the hands down in between, breathe in, and you might just sigh the breath away. And then just take a moment to check in with yourself. Make sure you're feeling okay, not dizzy or nauseous. If you feel all right, we'll do a second round. So taking the hands into position and then beginning. Finish that round, breath in, sigh it away. Again, just check in with yourself, make sure you're feeling okay to continue, otherwise just pause here. All right, if you'd like to do one more round, hands into position, and beginning when you're ready. Gently release and step the feet up close to the buttocks in preparation for Navasana boat pose. We're just going to do this once this morning. For a gentle option, you can hold on to a wrist underneath the knees, or you might like to hold on to the sides of your lower legs. So sitting up nice and tall, trying not to round the back like this to begin. So draw the chest towards your knees, and then when you're ready, you lean back and just lift the feet up. Inner edge of the big toes touching, gazing towards your big toes. You can let go of the lower legs if you'd like to, so palms facing each other. And breathe. And you decide how long you stay here this morning. When you've had enough, just lower the feet and rest with the head forward. Then feet back to being hip distance apart, taking the hands behind, and we're just going to swing the legs from one side to the other, nice and slowly, turning to look over the shoulder the opposite shoulder, as you lower the knees to one side. Good, and then we'll gently come back to center, release the hands forward, and then from here we're going to make our way up into a standing position. No hurry, coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Spreading the toes, rolling the shoulders back and down. Take a breath or two here, soft face, relaxed mouth. Taking a moment to check in with yourself, and you might like to say to yourself a few times, I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. And we're going to bend the legs, take the hands onto our thighs, and work with a standing cat. So as we exhale, we're going to round the back and look down. And then as we breathe in, chest moves forward, shoulders back. Exhale, we round. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, we round. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Continuing at your own pace. A couple more. Release Just roll the shoulders back. Let's work with Kati Chakrasana. So a lovely gentle twist. Make sure you're not going to bump into anything. Swinging the arms around, turning to look over the shoulder. Taking the arms up a little bit higher. And back to shoulder height. And back around the waist, bringing the head back to center. Deep breath in, side away. All right, a little stretch now for the sides of the body. So let's breathe the arms above the head, holding the right wrist with the left hand, and then we're leaning over to the left side. Breathe yourself back to center, change the grip, and leaning over to the right. Inhale, change the grip, over to the left, back to center, and to the right. One more to each side. Return to center, release the hands and lower the arms. Let's work now with ragdoll. So a very, very slow forward fold. As we come down, legs can stay straight or bend if that feels better for you this morning. So deep breath in. And as we exhale, just slowly tilting the head to look down, letting the shoulders round. Slowly allowing gravity to draw you down, let the arms flop forward. Nice and slowly. When you get to your maximum point, you might like to just sway the arms, let the head be floppy, shoulders relaxed. Just enjoying that beautiful stretch for the back of the legs. And then slowly come up. So any lower back issues, keep the legs bent as you come up. Come up to stand, raise the arms all the way up overhead. Bring the palms to touch and exhale down through the center. So let's do that once more. When you're ready, breathe in and breathe out. Stretching the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale. Release. Let's step the legs a little wider apart, outer edges of the feet parallel. So a variation of triangle trikonasana. So again, a lateral stretch. And let's come back to the Bija mantra Ram. So again, we'll chant one Ram as we come over to each side, then two, and then three. Let's inhale, raise the arms, turn to the left. Ram. Come up, turn around to the right. Ram. So let's continue. Inhale, come up, turning to the left. So now two Rams. Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, bring your hands to rest over the belly. Take a breath. Release. Come to the backs of your mats. So we're going to work with a flowing warrior one and incorporate the Bija mantra Ram as well. So let's step forward with the right leg and check that our hips are facing forward, pushing back into the outer edge of that left foot, and then just releasing the arms down. So on the final exhale of the sequence, if you'd like to join with me, this time we're going to do continuous Rams. So you do as many as you can with that last exhaled breath. We're going to do 5 of these to each side. So let's exhale all breath. And then breathing in. And bring your hands to shoulder height. Turn the palms up, inhale. And hands into prayer. Raising the arms up. So now this is the final exhale. Ram, 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 Ram. Take a breath between rounds. So we've got 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the palms up. Hands into prayer. Raise the arms. Ram, 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 Ram. Take a breath. Let's keep going. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Last one. Ram, 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 ram. Step the feet together. And we'll do the same to the other side. So left foot forward, hips are square, pushing back into the outer edge of the right foot, and then drop your arms, relax the shoulders. Exhale, all breath. Inhale, exhale. Ram, 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 ram. Take a breath. Connecting in with your inner strength, inner warrior, your inner courage. Ram, 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 ram. Take a breath. So 3 more. Ram, 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 ram. Inhale. Ram, 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 ram. Last one. Ram, 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 ram. Step the feet together. All right, let's come down to our mats once again. And we're going to come into a semi-supine position. Feet stepped up close to the buttocks. Arms out to the side. Have the arms a 45-degree angle away from the body. Feel that your head, neck, and spine are in a straight line, and then just give in, let go, let the body relax, melt down into the support of the earth. Just observing what's going on inside, how you're feeling, without judgment. In a moment, we're going to work with Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose, and we're going to incorporate an arm, a very gentle, simple arm movement this morning. So, as I mentioned, your arms are at a 45-degree angle away from the body. Turn the palms over now, so the palms are pressing into the floor. Tuck the chin forward, back of the neck long. Exhale all breath. So as we breathe in, we're going to peel the spine away from the floor. And as we do so, allow the palms to turn over to face the sky. As we exhale, we lower down and the palms turn back to touch the floor. So breathing in, we lift, palms turn over to face the sky. Breathing out, we lower, palms connect with the earth once again. Breathing in, we lift. And breathing out, we roll back down. Work with this at your own pace now. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And once again, visualizing that little golden sun, that ball of light and warmth, and healing energy in the belly. Just listening to the sound of your breath, soothing rhythm. Calming rhythm. Finish the one you're on and work with two more. Finish, draw the knees into the chest, give yourselves a hug, and let's rock from side to side. Come back to center, stretch the legs away. Inhale, let's extend the arms up overhead, point your toes. And lowering the arms down, perhaps hearing the chant of Ram on the inside now. Quiet on the outside. Two more. And then we're going to set ourselves up for Shavasana, relaxation. So feel free to grab your socks, grab blankets, grab any support you might need to be comfortable. You wear glasses, perhaps popping those to one side. And as we commenced our practice, you might like to exhale through pursed lips a few times. Just allowing that exhale breath to slow down. Again, you might like to say to yourselves as you rest, I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. I have enough. I have done enough. I am enough. Allowing the whole body now to feel very heavy, very warm, and deeply relaxed. So in a moment, Thought to, before we finish, that we might work with another pranayama practice. Pranayama practices are best done in a seated position, but if you would like to stay lying down, that's absolutely fine. If you would like to come up, just take your time. There's no rush. So just start to bring some movement into the body, have a bit of a stretch, and then you can roll to one side and come up to sit. Otherwise, stay as you are. The pranayama practice is called Surya Beda or Surya Bedana. Beda, the root of that in Sanskrit means to pierce. So with this breath, we're working with our sun energy to again, strengthen the fire element within us. It's a heating breath. It involves working with Pingala Nadi, which is one of the major energy channels that flows through the right nostril. So we often, in these sessions, work with cooling practices, and I've worked before with you with Chandra Bedana, where we breathe in and out through the left nostril, working with our cooling energy, moon energy. But this morning I thought we'd work with Surya Beda Pranayama. So either lying down or now in a seated position, let's have a go. We'll work with this for about 5 minutes. I'm not mirroring you, so I'm going to be closing my left nostril and breathing in and out of the right nostril. Another benefit of this practice is it switches on the left hemisphere of the brain, so the part of us that can think logically and work and be rational, have reason, as opposed to the right side, which is more creative and imaginative, the dreaming side. All right, so if you're sitting, make sure that your spine is nice and upright. And we'll exhale all breath to begin. And then breathing in through the right nostril. And exhale through the right nostril. In through the right. And out through the right. Continue now at your own pace, breathing in through the right nostril. And breathing out through the right nostril. Keep going. just another minute here. Your next exhalation, release the hand down. Just sit quietly for a moment with the eyes closed if you're comfortable. Noticing what's going on inside, how you're feeling. Close our practice this morning with one Om. So if you'd like to join with me, take your arms out to the side. Deep breath in, raising the arms up. Om. Namaste. Thank you. Hopefully you'll feel a little bit warmer now with those practices. Lots of love to you all and see you again soon.